How we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Live From The End with Joey. So, I don't know if you guys saw my short that I posted earlier today, but I talked about how I was going to make a more detailed video on why you guys shouldn't be heavily focused on the middle. But let's clarify what the middle is first, shall we? So, the moment that you plant the seed of the desire fulfilled, aka get into that place of knowing that it's done, knowing it's yours, aka impressing the mind, the very moment you do that, okay, that manifestation is now passed along from the subconscious to God, this infinite source that is everything, connects everything, the part of you that is truly manifesting your life, okay? And this part of you, this manifestation's passed along to it, and it's immediately going to start rearranging whatever needs to be rearranged to get you the experience. So from the moment that you, plant that seed of the desire fulfilled, everything that is in the middle, from the moment that you plant that seed to the moment you receive it, that's what the middle is, okay? That is what the middle is. And whatever needs to happen to get you the experience is what's going to happen from the moment that you plant that seed to receiving it, okay? Everything in the middle, the text messages, the constant communication, the healthy communication, the great lovemaking, the relationship, getting in good with the parents getting in good with you, etc., right? Everything that needs to happen is what's going to happen, okay? That's the middle. You see, the problem is that most people within the Lawofassumption community are teaching you guys to heavily focus on the middle, okay? Things like text messages, etc. You can focus on whatever you want to focus on, but I am telling you, if you make your predominant focus the middle, the text messages, all these minuscule things like what they're saying, how they're acting, how they're dressing, blah, 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 what's going to happen most likely is you're going to feel a lot more triggered to the exterior world because you're so heavily focused on the middle. You're going to lead yourself very likely to the point of getting all tripped up over all these little things that are happening. Think about it like this. Someone that knew that they were happily married to someone, true manifester, right? A true master manifester, that is living from the end of what they deeply want, right? They've taken the time to get clear, and they're living from that end. And then they get a text message saying something negative from their person, or their person cancels plans, whatever the case may be. Do you really think they'd care? Do you really think they're going to wholeheartedly hold on to that and give a fuck and get all triggered? Absolutely and totally not. 100% not. No. They won't. Because they know at the end of the day that that's just the middle. They know that they're happily married to the love of their life. They know it's done. I'm telling you guys, stop over-focusing on the communication, all of that stuff. You guys are literally focusing on it to the point where you are leading yourself to affirm in things such as, my person texts me 24/7, they're blowing up my phone, blah, blah, blah. Number one, that's the main reason as to why I don't encourage over-focusing on the middle, because you're going to get triggered by all these little things. That's number one. And number two, it will actually it may cause you to focus more on time. It will cause you to focus more on time. Because when you're constantly nitpicking the 3D world, you're constantly focusing on communication. Number one, you know deep down the communication is not what you want, but you're focusing on it anyways because you feel, number one, it will probably happen faster. And number two, that's all you've been taught. So you're off focusing on all this communication. And then if you don't get it within a certain duration of time, number one, you're going to be focusing on time, like when is it going to happen? And number two, all these ones and twos. And number two is you may find yourself in a position where it's like, oh, I've gotten the text, but it's not what I want to hear. I'm doing something wrong. That's another byproduct of over-focusing on the middle. And the biggest reason why I don't suggest people over-focusing on the middle, because that's all you may manifest. You may just constantly perpetuate things because all you're focusing on is the middle. Things like text messages, dates, and manifestation's perfect. What you focus on, what you ask for is what you're going to get. So if you're constantly focusing on text messages, you can't be shocked. You can't be surprised if that's all you get, or if it's not exactly what you want. So please take this into account. Focus on the deeply desired end. Fixate on that end. Make it your predominant focus. I'm not saying you never have to focus on anything in the middle. Just don't predominantly be focusing on the middle. Okay? So I'm intending that this makes sense to you guys. I'm intending that this resonates. As usual, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, click that bell. I'd definitely appreciate it. Other than that, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay loved, and remember, you can manifest anything and focus on the deeply desired end, okay? That's how it's done.